Hey guys, Nick from Mossy Creek Fly Fishing coming at you with this week's fishing forecast. Today is August 3rd. So since last week, a little bit of change in the weather. We haven't quite gotten the rain and the water that we've been after, but we have gotten a drop in some temps. Today was like a high of 78. It was in the high 50s, low 60s this morning. A lot of cloud cover most of the mornings this week. So a little bit of break in the summer heat. We've had some good trout fishing in the mornings and in those cooler temps. As we look through the rest of the week, still not really any chances of good rain or precipitation. Looking into next week, it's still a little far out, but it's kind of looking the same. So we're kind of still expecting these low water conditions. We're not really trout fishing the mountains right now. Most of the streams are pretty critical as far as how low they are. Those trout are in kind of their sanctuary pools all pulled up, just trying to get through this low water period. So we're leaving those be. Spring creeks like Mossy Creek and Beaver Creek have still been pretty good, especially in the morning, earlier hours fishing beetles, hoppers, ants, any of those terrestrials. You know, it's a fun time to walk the creek and just kind of watch for heads popping up eating terrestrials. So if you're still into trout fishing right now, that's a great thing to take advantage of. Fish early, look at that topwater action because it can be super fun. Smallmouth rivers are still kind of in the same shape, pretty low and clear. Makes for some really fun days. It's like floating in an aquarium. You can look down and see all kinds of carp and catfish and bass. You get to see a lot of fish. That also means they can see you. So longer leaders, you know, being really stealthy. You know, the places that you know that there's fish in, take your time easing up to them, making longer casts, making sure your presence isn't known gives you the best chance at catching those fish. We're sizing down a lot on some of our flies too. With the lower, slower flows, you don't necessarily need as heavy flies to get down. They make a smaller splash in the water. And so, you know, like I said last week, tide riders, critter mites have been fishing super well. Some of those smaller sized flies fished really close to the bottom and slow have been super effective. Bug fishing's also been great. I had some clients out yesterday. We caught tons of fish on bugs, just dropping poppers and cork bugs and stuff down over the place. So if you love topwater fishing, super fun to have that right now. So like I said, take your time. Stealthy approaches, smaller flies, light, long leaders. You know, don't let those fish see you, and you can have a lot more success. So keep our fingers crossed once again for some more rain going into next week and the end of the week, and we'll see you then.